Hello people, welcome back to the channel. So along with YRK, which I put out as the last video, the other very highly recommended trailer was Act 1978. There isn't a lot of material available about it. Usually there is at least a Wikipedia page which will tell you a little bit about the plot, about the story, but I couldn't find anything like that. So it's quite tantalizingly named. It sounds like a legal act or something of that sort. So let's go and check out the trailer for Act 1978. Starting off pretty nicely. Okay. Some of it is starting to make some sense now. It ended on a pretty good punchline, and I think that gives some hint about what may have happened in the past. So when the trailer started, it was a nice light kind of a trailer. It seemed to be focused around this government office, capturing all the sights and sounds of it. People are coming into work, stuff is happening, and none of that gave away what this trailer was going to turn into. It was quite a fast-paced trailer, and I'm not saying that because there were a lot of cuts, but there was a lot of stuff packed into it. So mainly the trailer is focusing on what is happening right now on this day when this pregnant lady has come over with an old man and basically has created a hostage situation in this government office. But they have packed in a lot of stuff, and I think at times I found myself a little bit lost as to what's happening. There was what seems like a high-level committee kind of place which is trying to deal with this hostage situation. There is the NSG command who has come in to secure the place. There is the police, there are the hostages inside, and then there is this pregnant lady and this old man. There were definitely some moments where I was like, I'm not really sure what's happening, but as it progressed, a lot of it started to make sense, and I think they did that in a very clever way. It wasn't overwhelming, it wasn't like overtaking the whole trailer. My assumption is that this was the same office where she has been coming for some kind of compensation or some support, and as we know how government offices work, she didn't get anything. And not just that she didn't get any support, but she didn't get any respect as well, which would make sense why she said the last line. What I'm less clear about is what the role of this old man is and who is he. Maybe her father or maybe her father-in-law. If there is a different story, then I probably didn't get it. I think, like I said, there was quite a lot packed into this short trailer. One of the very few things that were available online about this movie was about the director and his previous projects, Harivu and Nachirami, I think. If I've got the name right, and both of these were award-winning movies, so I think it's very promising the way it has been laid out. It took a little bit of time for me to absorb everything that was going on in the trailer, but I think it's very tantalizingly poised. It's full of promise, and I think if they focus on what is happening right now like they did in the trailer, and the past is basically the past and it's packed into a very short sequence, and then they lead with what's happening right now. What does she want? How does the government react? What happens, and what's the significance of Act 1978? I think then in that case it could be a really good movie. Hopefully they will not dwell too much on what has happened in the past and they don't stretch it out too much. It would be a real shame if they spend the full first half trying to build it up to this point, which has already been revealed in the trailer, about this lady coming in there with this bomb wrapped around her. Wonder where she got it from, but I think let's leave that question for now. But hopefully they will not take too much time to build up to that point. We already know this is what's going to happen, so they started off right from there, and then they slowly reveal why she's there, and then how everyone reacts to it. What does she want, and does she get it or not? I think if it goes that way, I will find it a lot more appealing rather than the traditional layout of a typical movie like this, where it takes a very long time to build up to this point, forgetting that something of that sort has already been revealed in the trailer. So the fact that the director has done award-winning work previously, that bodes really well. Hopefully this will be another one of those. Just like the events, there were a lot of faces packed into the same trailer, so I wasn't sure like who has got what kind of a length of a role in the movie. But the lady Yajna Shetty, I think I was really taken by her screen presence and how menacing she looks. The fact that she is there in that state at that advanced stage of pregnancy shows that this character is desperate and she doesn't think that there is anything else that can help her get what she wants. So I think in terms of portraying that character, she did that really well. And although that wasn't my first impression when I saw her, but the way she delivered that last dialogue, I think that was really menacing. It was full of purpose. The two movies of Mansoor, the director of this movie. They were mentioned in the beginning. So if you've seen any of those, let me know if that's worth checking out, and I will probably watch one of those before this movie comes out. As always, if you have any recommendations, do give those to me, write it down in the comments below, and I will try my best to pick them up. Until next time, bye bye.